Hello! Welcome to Adventures in TV Land. Now, for today's adventure, I just want to talk about Mask for a moment. Let's talk about Mask, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things, all the bad things that will be. Let's talk about Mask. So, in this time we are living in, a lot of places, and there's more and more places, and before it'll be lifted, when you go somewhere, you're going to have to wear a mask. So I've just got a variety of masks here, and just kind of go through and just talk about each one just for a little bit here, and which one's my favorite. So you've got the typical El Cheapo mask here that has now become rather commonplace. I actually just, because I had no idea where this stuff was going, because I left on vacation the week when the pandemic really hit, but I bought some of these really cheap online, like for about less than 10 cents each for a whole box. I still have the same original packet. These are okay. These do in a pinch. This is what I normally, when I have to go to the post office or something like that, what I wear. Now, because they're all so cheap, I had been on the lookout for something new and something kind of different. There was this one here. It's made in the USA. This, believe it or not, purchased this online, and it is an extra large, but it really doesn't fit around my face very well. And not only that, the straps pull down on the ears. Now the only good thing is the little sig thing. It was made in the USA, so that's about the only good thing. But this mask, it's been kind of worthless for me personally. I got this sucker in a packet. I thought it was really cool because, being a real life Charlie Brown, it's like, oh, that's a really cool pattern. Plus it's got the thing for the filter and all that, right here. Now the design is really cool, but this mask, wearing this sucker, is horrible. This thing heats up so fast, even with the little filter in there. It's like a sauna right here on your chin in no time at all. And it also doesn't sit too well on my chin. I've got a big head, what can I say? So, sadly, I only wore these a few times, and they're really not worth that much. Recently purchased this at the local department store, package of these. Now these aren't too bad. They're not quite as tight around the ears as some of the other ones. They still pull down really quite a bit, but they're a little bit better. Made by the Haynes Corporation. It was like a package of 5 for like $6 or $7. So not too bad. It's a little bit higher on the average list, I would say, but still not my typical go-to or my favorite. Now here, this is my newest mask, and of the ones that wrap around your ears, tie around your ears, this is my favorite. There's an elastic string here, and you can increase the length, tighten it up around your face so it's tighter or looser if need be. The material is fairly thin, and it's easy to breathe out of, or easier to breathe out of than some of the masks, such as Mr. Charlie Brown and Snoopy here. Woo-hoo. Got these on Walmart online. I couldn't find them in the Walmart store, but it was about $10 for a package of 3, so not too bad. However, so this is my favorite of the wrap around on the ears. But my favorite mask, facial covering or whatever, whatnot, of all, are these. Now I call these a buff, but they're called, I guess a lot of people are calling them neck gaiters right now. So I like them because they're really lightweight, they're easy to breathe in, and they're easy to, pull up and down off your face however far you need to. It's no problem there. Yeah, I will say, the only problem is, when it's really hot outside, those get humid, and unlike these, they don't allow air to come through on the sides a little bit, which I don't know, with this whole pandemic thing, what's better, to allow a little bit of air so it makes it a little bit easier to breathe in on the side, or to not allow any air to come in on the side? Who knows? But the buff / neck gaiter are my favorites. And I bought this one because, being a big old-time big Star Wars fan, Mr. R2-D2 here. That's what this one is. Yeah. So that's about mask. My ranking of all these different ones that I have here and that I've tried, I would put number 1, the buff / neck gaiter. Number 2, I guess, would be, not I guess, but number 2, the Walmart elastic earband mask. And honestly, number 3 is probably El Cheapo. Now, I know these are kind of harder to find. Well, they're not hard. They are more difficult to find now ever since this thing has started. But you got to watch out though, because most of El Cheapo masks, they were made in China. So just watch out. Buyer beware. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. Thanks for watching, as we've just kind of discussed about mask. So until next time, that's a wrap. Let's talk about mask, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things, all the bad things that can be. Let's talk about masks. Yeah.